the formula that you're shooting for above the stuff. Okay, so they want this in slope-intercept form. What is slope-intercept form?
Y equals mx plus b.
Perfect. And what's the M stand for?
Slope.
Slope. What about the B?
Y-intercept.
It's the y-intercept. So on these problems, they all should be with the y all by itself. Okay, so constantly look at it and say, well, is this right? Does it look right? Okay, so if we're doing number one, what do you need to do first according to our order of operations? We're trying to get y by itself. We got to distribute first. Okay, and you guys are going to have to use a calculator today. So you're going to have y minus 1. Hey, what form is this in?
Slope-intercept.
Not slope-intercept.
Point.
Point-slope. Okay, so we're going from point-slope to slope-intercept. So it's going to be negative 1/3 x, and it's going to be plus 5/3. Okay, now what?
Plus 1.
Yeah, we got to plus that 1 on both sides. So it's going to be y equals negative 1/3 x. Maybe 8/3. And this, I'm going to rely on you guys today to double check my fractions because my fraction game is not good. Okay, so we went from point slope to slope intercept. Okay. Okay, let's look at number, what is it, 34? 3. Sorry. I'm doing all the odds today. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to get y by itself. Are there any parentheses? So we don't need to distribute, so then what would our next step be? What did we do in the last one? We distributed, and then what?
Minus 5.
Yep, so it's going to be minus 5. And where does it have to go under? Gosh dang.
Under the 2.
It's got to go under that 2.
Negative 3.
So it's going to be y equals x minus 3. What's our slope in that one? Huh?
1x.
1. And not x, just 1. Okay, and our y-intercept is what?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. Okay, let's look at 5. Okay, once again, what form is this in right now?
Point slope.
Point slope. How can you tell that it's in point slope?
Because it has a negative 1/2. I don't know. Distribute.
So we can tell it's in point slope. So what's point slope start with? P. And this one has parentheses. Okay? So kind of think about it like that. You can tell if it's in point slope because it's going to have parentheses. Okay, so first we need to distribute. So I got y plus 1 equals negative 1/2 x plus 4.
I think it's
2.
negative 9 over 2.
No, use your calculators for the fractions. Okay, even I'm like, okay, you guys use the calculators for the fractions. Okay, and then what's going to be our last step always?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Minus 1. Okay, and what form are we getting these to? What is this form?
Slope-intercept.
Slope-intercept. Okay, and how can we tell if something's in slope-intercept form?
Because it has the y by itself.
The y is going to be by itself. Okay. Okay, go to the next page. Let's look at 7. Okay, it says write slope-intercept form. So our answer should be in this form, y equals mx plus b. Okay, now we know what we need our answer to look like. Now let's look at what we're given in the problem. Okay, well, we're given a point and a slope. So what formula do we need to use? Listen to what I said. We're given a point and a slope. Yeah, so we need to use point slope. Okay, so we're going to have y minus y1 mx minus x1. Okay, so it's going to be y minus 1. Minuses all ejected. Y minus 1 equals, my slope is 2, x minus, my x1 is negative 1.
You gotta make it to a positive.
Make it to a plus. Are we finished?
No.
Why do you think no?
We gotta divide, do the division.
You gotta distribute because we need the y by itself. Okay, so to me, y minus 1 equals 2x plus 2. Well, what times in? 2 times 1.
Oh, yeah. Not this.
And then we need to
Plus 1.
plus 1. So it's going to be y equals 2x plus 3. How can you tell that it's in slope-intercept form?
Because you got y by itself.
Yeah, it's got y by itself, so we know it's in slope-intercept form. Okay, let's look at number 9. Okay, we've got a point and a slope. So what formula are we going to use?
Point slope.
Point slope. Okay, so we got our point slope formula. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. So it's going to be y minus negative 2. My m is 7 over 3. X minus my x1 is negative 3. Okay, well, what's about those minuses?
First or plus.
Okay, plus.
Distribute.
We got to distribute. So y plus 2 will be 7/3 x.
16 over 3? I think.
7. Did you do it on the calculator? Are we trying to do it?
No.
Oh, you did. So you're saying plus, and then right here, it should be times. This one times this one. 7. And then now you can, on your calculator, even if it's a fraction, then you can do your next step on it still and just say minus 2. Okay, and then we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. So y equals 7 over 3x plus 5. Sorry, I know it sucks with things here. I feel like they could have put my TV higher or something. I don't know. I can't put these any lower, and I need to fix that today. But okay, let's look at 11. We have a point and a slope. So what formula are we going to use?
Point slope.
Point slope. So it's going to be y minus y1 mx minus x1. Okay, so I got y minus negative 1. My m is 3. X minus negative 1.
Yeah, actually, use that to plus.
We're going to change it to a plus.
Then distribute.
Yep, and then we're going to have to distribute. So we got y plus 1 equals 3x. And remember, distribute means times, so it's going to be 3 times 1.
3.
And then we have to subtract 1.